welcome. Some weeks ago I had the good fortune to travel to Sligo and visit an old friend of mine, Tony Bates. We both studied psychology together in UCD in the 70s. He went on to become a full-time psychologist, senior clinician in St. James's, and also the founder of Jigsaw, a wonderful organisation to help youth mental health, which is thriving. He has moved from Dublin to Sligo and had to adjust his life radically from what it was living in a city to now living on the edge of the Atlantic. Let's talk about your favourite psalm and why this psalm.
Well,
it's number 129 or 130. The number is always confusing. It's 129 in most Catholic things and others.
I think, in a way, the psalm is where everything comes together for me.
Okay.
You know, because what's been real in my life has been a sense of just not being good enough, you know, and not being as good as I should be, or not being as successful as I should be, or not being, you know, it's kind of a sense of making a mess. I'm not saying all the time, I'm very happy, but I think that deep down there's a sense of being unsure of myself and feeling I haven't quite done enough.
Coming up short.
Yeah, coming up short, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, when I think about my life, it's been bringing that experience into the presence of someone who loves me and will love me into being, who will accept the shortcomings and say, we'll even use them, you know, we'll use the whole lot, but, you know, I don't just forgive the shortcomings, but I'm going to invite you now to become a human being, you know, and it kind of welcomes me home in spite of them. So it's like, this psalm for me is really a divine hug of forgiveness and love and comfort. And I say it every night. I have always said it. I just say it, and I say it because also when I die, I want it to be the last thing that I say in my mind. And I think it will be the most appropriate thing to say. And I think it will be a beautiful thing to say. And I love it, the psalm, you know. It's so it's the psalm. I just have the words because I get the end of it mixed up. It's out of the depths I cry to thee, O Lord. O Lord, hear my voice. O let your ears be attentive to the voice of my pleading. If you, O Lord, should mark our guilt, Lord, who would survive? But with you is found forgiveness. For this we revere you. My soul is waiting for the Lord. I count on his word. My soul is longing for the Lord, more than watchman for daybreak. Let the watchman count on daybreak, and Israel on the Lord. Because with the Lord there is mercy, and fullness of redemption. Israel indeed he will redeem from all its sin. And the language of forgiveness and sin is really the language of acceptance and healing that I think is being offered by God. You know, it's he will accept and heal what's broken in us, and that's the promise. So
beautiful, and that's a lovely way to end this reflection. And thank you.
Thank you.
It's been lovely to do. And we'll see you next week. God bless, keep safe and keep well.